Hey everyone!
Hello.
Jay and Sean here, and today we've got some very strong words for Denis Villeneuve and his upcoming movie, Dune. So Sean and I recently rewatched the David Lynch 1984 Dune, and we had some thoughts.
Oh, like it's bad. I'd never seen it before.
Listen, if you don't know Dune, it is a sci-fi book that I have read and in fact loved. Here's the thing. All these years I sort of thought I hated sci-fi, with some exceptions. Now I realize that sci-fi might be among my favorites when it's done well. I think sci-fi just has more potential for enormous failure than other genres, you know? Kind of like a comedy. We're harder on comedies than we are on dramas, because a drama that's bad is just kind of like meh. Whereas a comedy that's trying to be funny and isn't, we're really hard on those. And I think it's kind of the same with sci-fi. When they fail spectacularly. But I have really, really enjoyed some of the better ones, both book and movie. But I'm sorry, David Lynch, Dune is not one of them. But it is notoriously difficult to adapt.
Yeah, I can see that, and I can see in David Lynch's version the struggles that they had.
Yeah.
One of the things that really didn't work, that's just like a crutch, is the voiceovers, like the inner monologues. Just so tiresome, but
yes.
We wouldn't have gotten those thoughts in any other way in that version, right?
Yeah, well,
it's not obvious.
I'm hoping Denis Villeneuve has come up with some other way, because it did drive me crazy. Like, 80% of the dialogue is whispered. I mean, that's the thing. His lips are not moving. They're thoughts he's having in his head. And sometimes while he's sleeping.
Yeah.
But when he thinks in his head, it's always a whisper. I don't know. That was a weird choice.
It was a weird choice.
You can be as loud as you want in your head. There's no need to whisper.
Yes, the worms will not hear your thoughts.
I guess there were like some ladies who could read thoughts.
Yes, there were.
But still, I think whispering wouldn't discount that either.
No, that doesn't make it less creepy for someone to be whispering in your head. It's probably more creepy.
It probably is.
It's probably much more polite just to be at a normal speaking volume.
So anyways, I was just going to catch people up on what the story is about. Although I realized, like, how do I tell you what the story is about? I can't. There's like an entire universe out there. Kyle MacLachlan plays the guy. The guy in Denis Villeneuve's film will be Timothee Chalamet. And he is like the Duke's son. So
Paul Atreides.
That's right. So, you know, this universe relies on this spice that can only be made on one planet. So it's very necessary for like their space travel and like all of their technology and all of the good things about this world in the year 10,000.
The pilots are mutants of these space freighters, and they've used the spice to fold time. No, space. They fold space.
Right.
So that they can travel without moving.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Super necessary. So of course it's super fought after. And yeah, somehow on that planet, Dune, informally known as Dune, Paul he lives with this weird underground people.
The Fremen.
You were paying attention. I'm very...
Yeah, I played the game, to be honest. I played Dune 2 back in the 90s, which was a real-time strategy game.
Okay. So he, is going to partner with them and ride the giant worms.
Yeah. Which Denis Villeneuve also has to do something about.
Oh, boy.
That was another bad part.
But it wasn't bad. His hair.
Oh, that was great.
Oh boy, it was like feathered and never moved.
It was a work of art.
Oh boy, even on the worm, even on the back of like a half-kilometer long worm.
That's right. These things are 500 meters long, apparently.
Thank you for coming to everyone's rescue with that.
Yes, sir. I just think that's crazy.
Anyways,
that's a big worm.
Some more stuff that maybe Denis Villeneuve should consider. Why does everyone in the future need to be so sweaty all the time? Mm-hmm. They don't.
No, they don't.
You can tell us it's warm if that's really important, but I don't need to see all the bodily fluids all the time. That really got just greasy and upsetting really quick for me. And then it just never went away. Everyone was always sweating. Like, I don't know if they were applying that sweat or if like something went horribly wrong on the set, but it was intense. It was.
I just assumed they were filming in a desert and they had no climate control.
Well, get some goddamn climate
control. It's distracting.
Yeah. Another thing I wondered a lot was, why does the future, and this was the year 10,000 and something and change, why does the future look so much like the past? And I don't mean 1980s. This is a 1984 movie, so it did look that, but this looked more like 16th century. Like, the ladies had, the big gowns with the corsets. Yes. The guy had a seal ring, like, the wax seals to be like, this is my imprint. Hello? Yeah. We've gone back to that?
Yeah.
To a ring with a wax seal? We can't do digital fingerprinting in the future? This is ridiculous. You could travel through space and time. Oh, really upset me. Now, this was just an exciting time in filmmaking, I guess. But David Lynch used a lot of very 80s, almost music video style layering of images. Like, here's the desert and here's like a crying man and like the images are superimposed. The fact that a big, ballad didn't come in was constantly surprising to me.
Especially since Toto did the soundtrack. I thought there would be more.
Yes. Now, I know one part that you really loved were all the wipes. The very
clever, there were aggressive, explosive wipes.
There were lots of wipes. Like, he was using like all those things you learned in school in like day one of computer class.
Yeah, he used them all.
He used them all. Like, who's Star? No, I don't think there was. Well,
I don't think there was a Star wipe, but there were like Star wipe adjacent.
Yes, it was nuts. Now, what can we do about that flying fat suit? Because I was not a fan.
Yeah.
It almost looked like, Violet and Willy Wonka when she like kind of blows up like a blueberry.
Yep.
But he just was always like that.
Oh, it was awful.
It was not okay. No. I can't, I did not like that.
No, I mean, I think if you want to have him in some sort of like levitating chair, I can deal with that, but don't call attention to it. Like, you don't need to have him just randomly fly up to the ceiling just because he can. I don't care.
I mean, there were a lot of strange choices going on. Oh boy.
Yes, there were.
There's just a lot of stuff that...
Also, less maniacal laughing.
No, you loved them.
We had the subtitles on, just because we had them on for something else. There are like more maniacal laughs and subtitled maniacal laugh in this movie than probably any other movie in existence. Yeah. It's amazing.
What about those eyebrows, though?
Oh, those were furry.
Oh, like
so much.
Like this.
Yes. Like antlers.
Like, why? Like, how? I mean, we let our eyebrows grow. This guy is not trimming them.
No.
So what has gone on in the future where your haircut stayed 1980s, but your eyebrows have gone crazy?
It's like they've been growing for 10,000 years.
Oh, it makes no sense. They just went hog wild. They just wanted to use all the weirdo effects.
Yeah.
I mean, really, Sting's codpiece, though.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I tried to look up who is playing Sting in the new movie, and it did not say.
Could it be Sting himself?
Well, there
As
was
Sting.
yeah, there was a rumor that they would try to get him in for a cameo, but I have not heard that confirmed. But there's no listing for his character currently on the IMDb page.
That's a pretty surprising because he is one of the big bad guys in that movie.
Yeah, and there's lots of cast listed. Like Josh Brolin will be playing the role of Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
You may be happy to know.
I think I am happy to know.
Oscar Isaac will be playing Timothee Chalamet's dad.
Okay, so the Duke.
The Duke.
The Duke. Leto Atreides.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be good times. Yeah. So there's just so much to...
Yeah.
There's so many pitfalls to avoid. Now, I know Denis Villeneuve did say it's going to be at least 2 movies. He really, there is a lot of detail in
That's
these
probably
books.
good because Paul's sister just appears in like the last little bit of the movie, and suddenly she's a very important character. So that really came out of nowhere.
Yes. I mean, it is really hard. I know, I think it was around 2000, they had like a mini-series on TV. But it is hard to like boil down the essence of the book, put in enough so we understand it, but not too much to overwhelm us. What's really important here? Is the flying fat suit really important? God, I hope not.
No, it's not.
I do not want it to be at all. Boy. Yeah, that was a disturbing movie in a lot of ways.
It was.
There were lots of gross things.
There were.
My gosh, there were lots of gross things.
Yes, there were.
Just craziness. And again, it came out in 84 and it's like a super futuristic movie. It's not even like Blade Runner the future, it is 10,000 years. And so, yeah, like that flying like needle that's gonna...
Oh yeah, that was brutal.
It's really,
And that was combined with the voiceovers
of course,
I've gotta be really quiet and I can't
all the
move.
time.
Or this thing's gonna get me.
Oh, and I hope nobody walks in right now because it'll go right to the movement.
Yeah.
And then guess what happened, guys?
Someone walked in.
Yeah, someone walked in. So, god damn it. Denis Villeneuve, please. No, I know, I trust you.
Yep.
And you know what? This is nothing against David Lynch. It was 1984. He was very brave. I admire the attempt. And there's a lot of incredible stuff in that movie. There is some incredible, and some parts of it do look way better than it has any right to look.
Absolutely.
Some of those monsters are pretty convincing to this day.
Yes, they are.
So yeah, I am very interested to see what the heck Denis Villeneuve does with it. I've been looking forward to this movie. It is so far still slated for a December release. It has not been moved. But I suppose I am wondering, this is obviously going to be an effects heavy movie.
Yeah, so it could be delayed.
So, yeah.
Unless it's all practical effects, like a practical fat suit.
Fingers. I'm going to practical fat suit you. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyways.
So there's that.
We will put our trust in Denis.
Yes, we will. He hasn't let us down.
He hasn't. That's the thing. He really, Blade Runner, I guess, was a good appeasing for me. Like, okay, yes, he really can get in there.
Yes.
But, Arrival was almost its opposite. They're both sci-fi, but Arrival, not that it's practical effects driven. It's not effects driven at all, really.
No, but it's really set in the present day. The sci-fi aspect of it is the aliens, not the human technology.
No, that's true. But there's alien technology.
So it is, yeah. He's
but it's present day alien technology.
Present day alien technology, near future. And now he's going to go 8,000 years into the future. Mm-hmm. So he's going to do it.
Okay, and best of luck to him and everyone working on that movie. Please take our notes into consideration, though. We are very serious about that.
Yes, we are.
Okay? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.